Hi, I'm Dr. Sherry Lewis, the Executive Director of Bethel, Atlanta, Africa, and also the founder of the Sherry Lewis Company. I have been living for 3 years in May. It'll be 3 years that I've been living in Nigeria. And in that time, I've been building wonderful relationships. I've been ministering in different places. I've been living off this prophetic word that this is a season of soaking and waiting and just digging deeper into God, writing books, building master classes, launched some new ministries in that time. But now the Lord is saying it's time to move into a new phase. So, what is that new phase? Over the years, everywhere I've gone to minister and things that I've done, I've had a lot of young people come and ask, would you be my mentor? And I honestly don't know what that means. Like, most of the people that I mentor are my kids, those that are my leaders in Bethel, Atlanta, Cameroon, Bethel, Atlanta, Kenya, those that have gone through our training programs, those that are in our schools. So when a random person I've never seen before comes up and says, would you be my mentor? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know how to mentor you if you're not in my sphere of influence, if you're not in my sphere of ministry. I don't know what you're asking me exactly. I don't know what that looks like. What I do know is this, is that I am a mama with a heart full of love, and I live to pour into people, to help them to become the best version of themselves. That's what I do. That's what I live for. That's who I am. That is my prophetic identity. I have invested heavily in myself over the years, and God has invested heavily in me as well, just in the areas of the message of the kingdom, intimacy with God, the father heart of God, the prophetic, how to hear his voice, how to live by his whispers, prophetic identity, purpose and destiny, just so many things, effectual prayer, so many things that I know that I carry and that I know how to give away. And over the years, me and my leaders in Bethel, Atlanta, Africa, have built transformational curricula that we see a person enroll and they go from the beginning to the end and they become a new person. They walk in their destiny. They're victorious Christians. They know how to overcome the power of the enemy. They discover who they are in God. They launch out into a new business or into a new ministry. And honestly, that's been one of the greatest joys of my life, is pouring into people and taking them from here to there. And I understand that that's actually what people are looking for when they're asking for mentorship. Another thing that we have seen over the years in our teaching and training and equipping is, what are the internal obstacles that keep people from reaching the fullness of what they're supposed to be. And we've developed tools and strategies to overcome those as well. And so recently the Lord has been pulling at my heart and tugging at my heart, and I've been getting more and more requests. And he's saying it's time. In Cameroon and in Kenya, I built structures. We built schools, we built a Kingdom Leadership Academy, we built local churches. And in Nigeria, the Lord is saying, you're going to build people. You're going to build radical revivalists that carry the kingdom. You're going to build leaders, and you're going to build fivefold ministers. And so I was poring over my prophetic words, like, how do I do that without a school? How do I do that without a church? How do I do that? And we came up with this, mentoring moments. And there are different levels of it, different levels of participation, different levels of pouring in, different levels of what you'll receive, and then different outcomes. So most people will end up staying in your own local church, in your own local ministry, but you'll be filled and equipped and empowered to carry the kingdom, and you'll be amazing, and you'll be a gift to your leadership and to your ministry. And others, you're just going to live a victorious Christian life. It may not be that you're a radical, fire-breathing revivalist that knows how to work miracles or do deliverance, but your life will be better, and you'll live in the fullness of your prophetic identity. And then others of you will be launched and deployed into full-time fivefold ministry. And then a small portion of you will actually become mine. Because one of the instructions that I've been given is to build up leaders that I will deploy into the different nations to build presence centers, to build revival centers. God has given me about 12 nations in Africa. I'm so excited. And he said that in these nations, we are going to build centers of his presence, like we've done in Cameroon, like we've done in Kenya. And so I'm going to need leaders to do that. So this is me introducing Mentoring Moments, a program to build victorious Christians, a program to build radical revivalists, a program to build kingdom leaders, and to build fivefold ministers, and to build my own personal set of leaders. I'm releasing a bunch of videos about it, so if you're interested, you can go to our YouTube page and watch some of the other videos to see if this is for you. And if it is, I look forward to seeing you and loving you and pouring into you and equipping you and training you. God bless.